member for Grande Prairie.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Homelessness is a growing concern for my constituents in Grande Prairie and our downtown businesses. It is increasingly becoming more visible across small and mid-sized municipalities like Grande Prairie. Unfortunately, for these vulnerable Albertans, this can be attributed to a variety of social and economic factors, such as severe addiction, personal mental health crises, and financial loss. To the Minister of Assisted Living and Social Services, what actions are being taken in Grande Prairie to ensure that we are supporting society's most vulnerable?
The Honourable Minister of Social Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the Honourable Member for his tireless advocacy for his community. Grande Prairie is actually one of the first cities outside of Edmonton and Calgary where we begin to be able to take 24-hour a day, 7-day-a-week homeless shelters. Mr. Speaker, put them in place in Grande Prairie. We're investing in that inside the community, all part of our $250 million investment in homeless emergency services all across the province. And Grande Prairie is also a community that we're working very closely with when it comes to transitional housing, to be able to make sure that individuals who find themselves in emergency housing have opportunities to be able to find housing, all part of our $9 billion investment as a government in housing, Mr. Speaker.
The member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that we have seen over and over again the failed policies of the NDP don't help Albertans overcome addiction, and given that recovery should be the goal, not keeping people in the deadly disease of addiction, recovery plays an important role in addressing homelessness and supports vulnerable Albertans to be able to be free from addiction. And further, given that the battle against addiction is one that cannot simply be won overnight, but can take many years for individuals to overcome. Can the Minister of Mental Health and Addiction elaborate on how the recovery model we have started across Alberta helps residents overcome addiction and how this will help my community of Grande Prairie?
The Minister of Addictions.
Speaker, and thank you to the member for the great question. The Alberta recovery model is a recovery-oriented system of mental health and addiction care that is focused on supporting individuals through every stage of their recovery journey. In Grande Prairie, this is taking shape through our expanded treatment capacity and recovery-focused services. Projects like the upcoming recovery community will provide needed treatment beds, stability, structure, and long-term supports that help people rebuild their lives. This work is ongoing, but staying focused on recovery, we are giving the best chance to lead healthy, contributing lives.
Hear, hear.
Honourable Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Now, given the residents of Grande Prairie see the outcomes of the deadly disease of addiction every single day, including myself, and we want to see these people receive help and not remain on the streets. And given that our government supports are for recovery and a way back to participate in family, in healthy community and local involvement, not just giving people more drugs like the NDP. Can the Minister of Mental Health and Addiction please explain the recovery community plan in Grande Prairie and when it is to be acted upon?
The Minister of Point of Order is noted at 227. The Honourable Minister of Mental Health and Addictions.
Speaker, and again, thank you for the question. There is no single or quick solution to mental health and addiction challenges, but as part of the Alberta recovery model, we're opening 11 recovery communities across the province, including one in Grande Prairie. And Mr. Speaker, we just opened one on the first on our Indigenous communities down in the Kainai First Nation. And recovery communities provide long-term holistic supports, not just a place to stay, but a place to heal. They connect clients to treatment, peer support, life skills, and pathways back into the family to work in their communities.